Hello, let's continue our advanced Sudoku series with Double Slit Experiment by Jovial. This is puzzle number 4 of chapter 3 of the Sudokult gospel document. I forgot the name of it for a second, which you can find in the description. And of course, you can also find a link to this puzzle in the description. For full disclosure, I know what technique I'm looking for, but not where to find it in this puzzle. So it is a quasi-live solve, and I'm going to get started right now. All right, let's start by scanning a little bit. Okay, we have two 4s looking into here. So 4's in one of these two. I have two 3's looking into here. It's in 3 places though. 5's. I have two 8's looking up here. Let's mark that. We have 8's in one of these two. How about these 4? What are these? These are 1. Okay, so 1's in one of these two. We'll mark that 1 in gray. I am going to fill all this out. We need 1, 6, 8, 9. These can't be 1's. This can't be a 9. This can't be a 9. So 9's in 2 places as well. So let's mark that in blue. The 6 is in 3 places. The 8's in 3 places. Okay. I feel like this is intentional. Yeah, the 1. Okay, so 1's in one of these two as well. Let's fill this out. So we need 1, we have 2, we need 3, we need 4, and we need 5. Okay. Anything else? The 4 is in one of these two. And the 5's in 3 places. Okay. So we found an X-wing here, which in these fairly obvious spots. An X-wing on 1's. So just like our swordfish earlier, but I don't know if you've watched every video, but I'll explain the X-wing. Basically, in these 2 rows, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of the blue so it's not confusing. And I'm going to change the gray to green so it's more visible. And I'll use the same colors as last time. So in these 2 rows that I've marked purple, the 1 is limited to the green cells. So I'm going to get rid of the purple there. I'm just going to keep those green. So in these rows, the green cell, in the purple rows, the green cells are the only cells that can have a 1 in them. Now, how many 1's do we need in 2 rows? It is not a trick question, as Simon would say. We need 2 1's in 2 rows. How am I going to put those 1's in there? Well, I can't repeat the 1's here, and I can't repeat the 1's here. So we only have 2 options. We can put 1's like this, or we can put 1's like this. And if we were to draw that out, let me actually just draw some lines here. So we either have 1's in these 2 cells, or we have 1's in these 2 cells, which forms an X. That's why it's called an X-wing. It's also named after the Star Wars spacecraft, the fighter. But yeah, it forms an X. That's why it's called an X-wing. I think in modern terminology, it probably would have been called some kind of named fish. But anyway. And so as a result, we can't put any 1's in these cells that I'm going to mark in blue. The blue cells cannot be 1, because if they were 1, then I would not be able to put enough 1's in the green cells, right? If this was a 1, I couldn't put 1's in either of these, so these would both have to be 1, and that breaks Sudoku rules. If we want to use the more technical fish terminology, we absolutely can. We can say that the purple rows are our 2 base sets, and the blue columns are our 2 cover sets. The green cells, which are the only place for 1 in our base sets, can be completely covered by our 2 cover sets. 2 base sets with 2 cover sets. That means the rest of the cells in the cover sets that are not in the base set cannot be a 1. And again, you can watch my video from the second puzzle of chapter 3, if you want more deeper explanation of that, or I will link up there, and I'll put it at the end of the video as well, the Let's Go Fishing Sudokult discussion episode that I did with Philip Newman a while ago. But anyway, so that means that these can't be 1. So let's look at the ones that, so I'm going to get rid of the purples. We'll leave the greens there, just so you can see that they do end up eventually having 1's in that X pattern, either here or here. Let's get rid of any blues that already couldn't be 1. So obviously the givens couldn't already be 1. already couldn't be 1. This already couldn't be a 1. So I'm suspicious of these two. Let's do these first. So this whole row needs a 1. So 1's going to end up in one of these two. But the whole row needs 1. We have 2. We need 3. We need 4. And we need 8. And now, oops, ooh, what just happened? Okay. The 4 is actually placed in this row, and it has been placed in this row. So we can place the 4. And then I found the X-Wing before I even finished scanning most of this stuff. This can't be an 8, and now these two can't be 1s anymore. So this ends up the 1, this ends up the 3, this ends up the 8. So we can get rid of these blues here. This is no longer 8, this is no longer 3. Oh, come on, I'm fat fingering everything today. All right. It would be funny if this ended up being like a XY chain of some kind, but it's not. So these can't be 1 either. So do we want to ask where, yeah, 1 goes in one of those two. But anyway, so let's do these one at a time. Can't be 1, can't be 2, 3, 4, could be 5, can't be 6, could be 7, can't be 8, could be 9. Let's unblue that. Over here, can't be 1, could be 2, can't be 3, 4, 5, could be 6, 7, can't be 8, 9. Over here, can't be 1 because of the X-Wing. Could be 2, can't be 3, 4, could be 5, can't be 6, could be 7, oh, can't be 7, 8, 9. Okay, 2, 5 only. All right, and then this one, can't be 1, can't be 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6, 7, no 8, 9. All right. So now I've baked in the X-Wing, so I don't have to worry about it. I feel like these digits were key, but I haven't really even scanned this grid enough to like know how. So let's just, maybe we should just scan. 6 is in one of these two. In fact, should I look up here as well since these aren't 1s anymore? Maybe not. I don't think 1s have a huge impact here. The 3s. Okay, I'm going to scan down here, though. So 9 is in one of these two. The 8 is up here somewhere. The 4 is up here somewhere. 6 and 6. Okay, I don't know what else to do here. Let's think about what we need in here. Oh, yeah, let's look vertically. 2 and 7 go here. And then these are going to be 1 and 5. And then... yeah, we have the 2 and the 5 looking in, so this is 2, 5. And then these are going to be 3 and 7. Okay. Let's look down here. No, 1s don't do anything. I have these 9s looking in. Yeah, 9's in one of these two. I feel like I should just focus on the stuff I just got, these pairs and stuff. This 1, 5 pair means 1 looks up here, 1 looks in here. So 1's in one of, oops, 1's in one of these two. The 1, 5 pair also looks down, so 1's in one of these two. 2, 5, 3, 7. So 3 and 7 are looking down here. Does that help me? Not really. We already have a 2, 5 here. 2 is looking up. Doesn't really help. Okay, I'm not sure what these did. 7s. Okay, I have this 7 looking up and this 2, 7 pair looking up, and this can't be 7. So 7 is placed in this box. That means that's not a 7. These 2 7s look in. There's a 3, 7 pair looking up, so 7's in one of these two. I feel like I'm making a mess of this end here, but that's all right. I'll get there eventually. Oh, the 5 also. This 5 looks in, this 1, 5 looks down. Oh, but 5 can go in 3 places. Okay, we'll keep looking. Anything vertical here? I have 2 1s looking into here, so 1's in one of these two. This 7 looks down, this 7 looks in, so there's a 7 in one of these two. Oh, we also had this 7. 2 in this box, actually. Goes in one of these two. So these 2s look up. They all look up, putting a 2 in one of these two. Maybe I should pencil some of these cells. What do we need here? We need a 1. 2. So the 1 is only here. We need a 3, which is in one of these two within this row. 4, 5. We need a 6, which can't go in the middle. We have 7, 8. We need a 9, which goes over here. Okay. Then up here, we need a 1, which only goes in the middle. We need a 3, which only goes in those two. We need a 4, and a, well, we have 5, 6. 7 goes in one of these two. Nope, 7 doesn't go anywhere. Sorry. 8 goes in any of these three. Okay. Well, I penciled it. What does that do? 6, 8, 9. Wonder if I have to find something else besides this one X-Wing. Let's keep looking. I have anything else of interest to look at here? Got the 5s and the 2s. Oh no, I didn't get these 2s. This 2 with this 2-5 pair. Puts a 2 in one of these two. Huh. So what's this cell? Because it's not 2. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is only 8, 9. What about these cells? So I need a 1 in this box. Yeah, it's in those three. Okay. So these can't be 1, 2. We could do 3, 4, but actually this top... No, we can't have a 4 at all. This bottom one can be 3. 5. We need a 6. We need a 7. This can't be 7, right? We need 8 and 9. Okay, well that just got disappointing. We got a lot of 6, 8, 9. Oh, this is a 6, 8, 9 triple. That puts a 6 in one of these two. Because the triple needs a 6, it's going to be in one of these two. So this is a 1. And that resolves our X-Wing. That's not a 9, so that's a 9. That's not a 3. That's not a 9. 6, 8 pair puts a 9 there. That places this 9 and this 6. Places the 8 and the 6. So this is not 9. This one's not 8. This one's not a 3 anymore. 2, 6, 7. Any of those. What did I get here? 9s? 9 is placed in this box. 9s are done. You can see our X-Wing ended up with 1s along this X, this X instead of the other one. I'm going to clear out the green now that we've noticed that. These aren't 4s. These are 2, 3, 4, 5. They can't be 3s. So 3 can only go here in the column. Oh my gosh. 3 can only go here in the column. This is the 1. This is 7 and 3. This is 2 and 7, 5 and 1. 5 and 2. And we're left with a 4, 8 pair. Okay. What do I do next? This column needs 2, 4, 5. That's not a 4. In this box, oh, the 1 is placed in this box. Sure is. And then here we need a, we know the 8 goes here. What else do we need? 5 and 6. So the 5 is placed here because of this 5. Let's fill a 6 in here before you forget. That's not 2. That's not 2. So the 2 goes here. Okay. This is, because of the 6, 8 pair, this is a single. This is a 3. Nice. This can't be 5, so this is 2. That's a 2. Here we need a pair. Looks like it's 4 and 6. Not resolved. This column needs a 3, 4, and 8. The 3 can only go here. This can't be 8, so that's 4, that's 8, that's 4. We get the 5 and the 4 and the 5. Here we need a 7 and 8. Not resolved. Where should I look? How about here? 6 or 8? Not a 6. So that's 8, that's 6, that's 8. Over here we need a 3, 6, 7. So the 3 goes here, the 7 goes there, the 6 goes there, if I can click correctly. That's a 6. We get the 4 and the 6. This box needs a 1. This box needs a 4. Then we need a 7 and an 8. And we're done. All right, cool. I'm not sure why the X-Wing was put after the Swordfish and Skyscraper, but we were warned that these aren't in any particular difficulty order. So I guess it is what it is. If you don't know what technique you're looking for, you got to stay on your feet in terms of like, oh, what am I looking for here? So you might be looking for all sorts of different things. But anyway, just a simple X-Wing today. Actually, our first X-Wing of the series. one of the first kind of advanced techniques generally people will learn. So hopefully my explanation was interesting. The way I found it maybe was interesting. I hope. If you enjoyed this, let me know in the comments. And yeah, if you enjoyed it, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.